All right, what's up, everybody? I was waiting for like a timer or something. I don't know. I'm an idiot, but everybody, welcome to Brandon Shitty Stream, the BSS show. I got my two guests here, Owen and Bobby Nick. And dude, I'm gonna be honest. When I first came across you guys like influence you guys. And even though this guy I don't like, I'm not gonna talk about him. It's probably the only time I'm gonna mention his name. Grindle are like the people that influenced me to like, oh shit. So
Oh
I
wow,
can
thank
be
you.
like, I can be like kind of a nobody and get into this and gain an audience because
I
you
like
guys
that.
like
I
yeah
like that.
like
That's
I
what's
thought
up.
you had to be somewhat famous to do a podcast.
That's what
Like
I thought, bro. That's
yeah
exactly what I thought.
Yeah, no,
yeah
I mean we all just came together watching the Shuley show and then Owen and Andrew went off to do their own thing and I caught on to that and they picked up Goose and fucking everybody else. Eventually Bobby Fran joined and it
It
was
it
we were
it,
a
ha-
bunch of nobodies doing something and
it
it, you
happened.
know
It happened crazy, man.
mhm.
I'll give you the short end of the long story. Okay, so I've been a fan of Howard Stern since about '95, about 11 years old. And when Shuley started, I automatically thought he was fucking hilarious. When he was in there trying to win John's job, doing his Bobcat shit, I thought he was fucking funny. So I always thought he was hilarious. Everything he did, I just thought was funny. Even when he would come in there and fucking like that whole thing over the baby clothes and shit, I thought that was hilarious. And then one day I had no clue about fucking troll channels or fucking trolls or none of that shit. And one day I was looking at this channel. I'm not even going to mention the name, but I seen this video where Shuley, I didn't even know he had left the Howard Stern show yet. And I seen that he left, but then he was talking shit. So being high out of my mind, I was like, nah, not Shuley, right? Like, what the fuck? So I kept watching the video. And then, like I said, not knowing anything about trolls, I fucking went right into his fucking inbox, bro. And I fucking sounded like a total dick. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I mean, I wouldn't even mind if y'all had the clips play them hoes because we did. And I sounded like a complete dick, but it worked out because what happened was he hit me up and he was like, yo, come on the show. And I guess he had a couple situations like that where he threw that out there and nobody showed up. But I popped up and by the end of the show, he was like, yo, you want to be a part of this? And I was down. So every Wednesday from that point, I was doing it for about 6 months. And then we got told that we were going down to 30 days. And immediately I saw how upset Andrew was. Now, I had already kind of started TGB at that point, but at that point, it was just me doing like 30-minute videos where I was talking about whatever the fuck. You know what I mean?
yeah
But then when I seen that, I grabbed Andrew and we started doing like Instagram lives. And then we met Goose. Fucking.
So I'm sorry to interrupt. You said you were on the Shuley show with him.
Yeah, I was.
Okay, right when it started?
Yeah, sure. Andrew was there before I was. Yeah.
Okay. Andrew
Yeah.
is the
Pretty huge,
handicap fella.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't hear what you said. Sorry, bro.
Andrew's the handicap fella
Yeah.
that
yeah.
likes the
Andrew,
sports. He does the sports show now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Sports
Andrew,
heads, yeah.
he was there already, and fucking me and Andrew just clicked right away. Obviously, with the cerebral palsy in common and wrestling and all that.
You have
know.
CP?
Huh?
You
Yeah, I
have you have
cerebral
CP as well?
palsy
Okay, I
too.
didn't know that.
See, that happens all the time, bro. That fucking happens all the time. People see me and they only see me from here.
Yeah, you couldn't
For the
tell.
longest
yeah
time,
you look
they
like
don't-
you're in a computer chair.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
pretty funny because I seen
Uh-huh.
Andrew sitting in one of them a couple of days ago, and I was actually pretty proud of him. But yeah, so me and Andrew started doing that, and then it just Marco came in, and then before you know it, I did the thing with Brent, and then Christmas Eve I did the thing with Bob Levy, and then Bobby Nick hit me up, and I was like, "Yo, you want to come on?" And he rocked with me the whole time, bro. And then
Yeah, I mean, I had heard about this show, and I tried to watch it a few times. I was like, I didn't really take it seriously, but then I saw the Bob Levy interview, and I was like, okay, well, maybe this is fucking something. And then
yeah, that's
yeah,
how
I was
it-
like,
that's how it started.
he was putting out the link, and so I clicked in there.
Yeah, that's
You
what
know,
I
and-
used to do until the people used to come in at the Brent trolls trying to hit up with the gay porn. Like Bobby Nick's first appearance don't even exist. 'Cause
Yeah,
we had to dump that shit. But he basically from late December 2021, he was with me the whole time. He was probably the only one besides Andrew. Well, even Andrew missed a couple, but he'd been on every fucking episode
Every show, yeah.
since he started. Like he's the only one.
Yeah, he was definitely consistent. And he was Bobby Nick. You like Owen. You were a Stern fan back in the day, right? That's how you came into this.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
Yeah, I think we both were huge Stern fans.
Hell yeah. I mean,
So-
you can't do podcasts like this if you're not a fucking, like some kind of thick-skinned motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. Like, so you said you weren't really aware of trolls and troll channels.
No,
like, how was that? Like first finding out about that? Because
at first I couldn't believe it, bro. At
Yeah.
first it was like a mind blown fuck. Like people actually waste their time and do
Whoa.
this shit. But see,
Yeah.
what got me into it was when. But what really started getting me heated was when I would see people they would go after Shuli's family.
Oh yeah,
And,
I hate that
like,
shit.
When I even went at Goose one day because she said something about, and I don't give a fuck. She called his daughter fat, and I was like, bro, how you gonna call a little girl
Yeah, I
fat?
remember
Like,
that.
what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, you're fucking.
Well, you
like-
gotta think of how miserable of a person it takes to do that. So you gotta think of how miserable their life is day in, day out for them to be that, outwardly, miserable to a child
Yeah.
who's done nothing to you.
And like, here's another thing. Like, I look at I always told like Bobby, Nancy, BF. I always told them like, yeah, I see how much you guys love this shit, but this is just fun for me. Like, I don't live this podcast shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and when I would see people do that, it would fuck my head up. And I'm the type of person that I can respect somebody, but I don't have to worry about what they think or what they say. I can go about my day like none of that shit ever existed. But when I see somebody attack a kid, it makes it even worse. And I would go at these motherfuckers.
That's what they want, though.
And yeah, sometimes I said a little bit of crazy shit, but a lot of the time, what a lot of people don't realize is back then, a lot of people would tell me how funny it was and how, and they liked it. So that I was like, oh, okay.
The motivator. Yeah, you're like, oh, fuck yeah, I'll do it. He gets you laughs.
So I'm even Shuli got to a point where he was calling me his pit bull. Don't fuck with me.
Oh yeah, okay.
So that was my, okay, I'm doing something people like,
You got the green light at that point. Like Shuli's like, do it. Do it.
But then I guess sponsors got involved,
Oh.
and, where it was money and, shit like that. And then there was another situation that happened entirely. It was just a big fucking screwed thing. And he didn't want to hear nothing about it. I wish he would, man, because I still got all the respect in the world for the dude. I really do.
Yeah.
I watch Uncle Rico. I still support his shit. You know what I mean?
I like Shuli, dude. You were on his YouTube channel. I tried to find an old episode of you on there. It's not on the YouTube anymore. He got rid of it.
Oh, he might have
Gone.
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah, I
didn't even know that.
I got that one on my computer though. Yeah,
That'd be good.
It's on the TGB channel somewhere.
Yeah.
Up in there.
Yeah, you were wearing like a white baseball hat. Like it was like one of your first appearances.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what does TGB stand for?
The Ghetto Basement. Bro, I was thinking one day, and it was like the ghetto bedroom. That sounds kind of lame. and I know the Ghetto Basement ain't much better, but like, goddamn, it got me traction a little bit. I mean, we did a lot of cool shit in a year and a half, and shit just happens sometimes, bro. You know what I mean? And I mean, especially me and Bobby Nick, bro. We didn't just fucking do the show. We spent a lot of time entwined, just hanging out on the phone, talking about life.
Yeah, we did,
man.
I mean, like this was like I never talked to anybody on the phone as long as I would talk to him sometimes.
Yeah.
And fucking shit just happens sometimes, bro. Like, was it bad? Do I regret it? Yeah. Did I do some fucked up shit? Hell yeah. And I'm a man, so I can sit here and admit that. But when you're going through shit anyway in your everyday life, and you got simple shit, like depression anyway, and you don't. Like, I live alone, bro, so I feel sometimes like I'm fucking isolated. And when you got shit going on in your head like that, and then you got people that you basically somehow form friendships with. I'm not even gonna say it's all about the show because to me it wasn't. We were actually friends. You know what I mean? That's the way I felt. And so when when all that shit started breaking down, it was like, fuck, man, what do I do? Like, legitimately, over the last couple of months, it felt like my head was gonna explode. You know what I mean? And I just, man, shit happened that I wish didn't happen that I could take back. But it is what it is now, man. I could just go on from here and try to make shit better.
Looks like you're making a comeback, though, man. You got a couple shows up.
Yeah,
you and Bobby Nick are cool now, man. I think I'm just going to give you my opinion. I think you should push forward, man.
I mean,
just do your thing, or if you want to try to get TGB back up in some capacity or somehow.
That would be cool and all, but the only way I could see it coming back, like, to where I was before, like, yeah, I could do that. I could do it on my own, and I could sit there and I could think of shit and I could say whatever. But the only way I could do it like I did before would be I wouldn't do it without them.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Well, who's them specifically?
Bobby Nick, BF, Andrew, Stormy, and Janice.
Okay. Just for people who don't know, like me, I'm not aware. If you say them, you know, I don't know who them is.
And of course, I still count Jasmine in that. But without what I consider the core of what we used to do, I don't think I could do like I did before.
Right.
It wouldn't be the same, is what you're saying.
Yeah, because even though I did, like, create it, like, they helped me along the way. Like, a lot of things that we did, I would not have accomplished on my own. You know what I mean? And I know that.
It's good that you can, see that and admit it, because a lot of people.
And like the other day when Bobby Nick called me, I'm sure he didn't expect me to pick up and be as cool as I was. But I just.
No, I didn't. I honestly, Owen, I called you to fucking kill you.
I know you did.
I literally wanted to fucking kill you.
I know you did. And the thing about it is, I was like, well, I'm just going to pick up the phone and see where it goes. And I think within the first 5 seconds, he realized that. And I think I just took all that wind right out of him. You know what I mean? I think because we just started talking normally within like the first 10 minutes. We were still talking about shit, but it was like we were like we normally would, because this is the way I feel. And people can say otherwise. That everybody has their own opinion. But I feel had there not been any other option, because this has happened before. This is not the first argument we've gotten into, fight we've gotten into, whatever. I feel if there was no
let's state that we've been having fights even before my daughter got involved.
But to me, Jasmine is she really has, in my opinion, she has very little to do with any of the problems that we had. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you could say maybe, but what I'm saying is, if there's no other option for anywhere else to go, we'd still be doing TGB now.
Well, I don't know about that one.
Well, see, as far as you go, Bobby Nick, as far as you go, I told you that I didn't care what else you do. You're not under contract. I wouldn't have cared if you went and did what you're doing now.
You're talking about BYB.
Yeah, okay. I told you that months ago when y'all were still together with the other guys. I said, if there's ever any bullshit, just leave it there. I don't want to hear about it. Don't bring it up.
I know.
Don't mention it.
But you seem to think that I had this planned, and
no. Let me clear that was just
that's what you've put out there, kind of.
Yeah, and I agree. But I'm saying that was just another part of me being angry. What I truly think happened is if you, well, not really you, okay, like BF's doing his thing with Rob Saul, whatever.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, I'm just going to state this. I'm just going to state this right here. No matter what would have happened, if I wouldn't have been a part of BYB, I still would have left anyway.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I think we would have been able to at least try to fucking talk like we always did every other time. We were always able to get over a hump.
I don't know. I don't
Is what
know,
I'm
man.
saying. Yeah,
I think
maybe
it came to a point where
I think
Yeah,
I was just done.
Can I interject? I think BF and Stormy, I don't know them like too hard personally. I think BF was going to branch out eventually anyways because he's doing his Rob Saul Patreon thing.
Oh yeah.
I think Stormy was probably going to branch out and follow BF. Maybe I don't know per se, but
But see, that's not
you
what
know,
I was told. That could have been a possibility. But
Yeah.
see, these are things that I were not told.
It's hard to keep like a large group of guys and female, a large group of people together on one show for like an extended period of time without them wanting to branch out.
If it would have happened that way, naturally, that definitely would have been no problem. That definitely would. But the way it happened, especially the fact that honestly.
Also, real quick, I just want to say I was trying to get Rob Saul on here today to talk to us too, but he didn't want to come on. He was like, "Oh, if Owen's going to be there, I'm not going to show up." But he said he would do it. But I'm like, "Oh, come on, man."
I ain't got nothing to say about him.
I know. I have nothing bad against the guy.
Everybody knows how I feel about him. Bro.
I don't know. Can you tell me? I'm not familiar.
Yeah, Owen and Rob Saul have a history, I guess. Owen
you don't have to.
Cool with
I'm
Rob
just kidding.
This is the way I feel about Rob Saul. And I'm not gonna say nothing fucked up. And I ain't gonna,
okay, good.
You're good.
But I feel that me and Rob Saul have more in common than he might think. He's exactly the same type of angry individual that I am when he gets angry. He acts the same fucking way. He says a lot of the same things. He does a lot of the same things. So for him to come at me for being that way, I think he's a little bit hypocritical. And I think he's not an honest person.
Ooh.
When it comes to some shit.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Well, that's an opinion. He can have that opinion.
That's your opinion. He's never lied to me.
That's true.
It's just his opinion.
Nick, not just Bobby Nick, but everybody else is entitled to think and feel how they want. This is just my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't think of you differently because you might like the guy, love the guy, whatever. That's you, bro. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like he's just not honest with himself. Me, I'm perfectly honest with myself. I know what kind of person I am when I get angry. But when I get like that, I just don't give a fuck. Yeah. And that's just me.
Now, I will say this. He's got people that are manipulating him against BYB, like Becky and some other people.
Oh,
He thought we were talking bad about him. I'm like, dude, I like Rob Saul. Like, I even like one time Stevie Lou was on the show, BYB, and we were talking about Rob Saul, and he's like, hey, I don't like that guy. I was like, dude, I like Rob Saul. He's cool, but like the only thing about Rob Saul is somebody could say, hey, these BYB guys, they said something bad about you, and he'll believe them instead of like watching the video to see what was said first.
Yeah.
But he came on the show a couple weeks ago, and I guess they got it squared away. We're solid now, but
we're good. We're all
Bobby
good.
Nick helped patch that up too, because he thought we clipped something from his Patreon and we're like playing it without his permission, but it was just we were playing part of Jerry's appearance.
Well, the one thing I can say about Bobby Nick, and this might sound surprising, especially over the last couple of weeks or whatever, but the one thing I have always known him to be, as far as this shit goes, really, is he's always been he tries to be the peacemaker.
Yeah.
I have.
Shows.
I mean,
but at the same point, especially with those other guys, the ones we're not mentioning, and I told him it wasn't.
And those were the only guys that would ever try to troll your guys' show, too.
Yeah. And I told him it wasn't going to work with them. And I told, and you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, but I knew I had to. I just had to try. Because
you can't try with a dude like that. Bro.
Hey, I tried to hang out. Hey, I'm gonna be lying. I didn't know them that well. I hung out with those guys through September to like November, and I was like, man, I got nothing in common with these guys.
I mean, bro,
I don't like horror movies. I don't like Star Trek. I don't do hallucinogens. I got nothing in common with these guys. I don't like fighting with people. I don't like negative energy, dude. It brings me down. I like having fun. So I couldn't, I wasn't going to work out with those guys with me.
The one thing about him.
Well, and I gotta say, that's what brought me to BYB, because it was like, I was watching the other show, and there was Derek and all the funny guys, Mr. A and Brandon and Bobby P and everybody, and it was like, okay, now these guys branched off, and now I started watching the other show, and it was like, okay, there's nothing here anymore.
They're probably so jealous too.
Wait, which show are you guys talking about?
They're probably
which one?
We'll say his name once.
Oh, the guy from before. I didn't know that. Yeah, from the it's a.
Can we just call them the queers? Can we say queers?
Queers.
That's a good. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, the queers with the very it's like an acronym, but it spells something that's a derogatory slur for a gay gentleman.
FGT.
Yeah, we don't need to just you know who we're talking about. He fucking sucks. It's just all hate. It's all hate and like low budget production. It fucking sucks.
He's taking credit. I literally heard it a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah, this bullshit. Yeah, he's taking credit for the demise of TGV.
He's bragging. Yeah, I know, and he's also taking credit. He's like, I created BYB. I created all those guys. Like, dude, he was trying to take credit for.
He could say his hatred, like people's hatred of him, created those shows. So I mean, in a roundabout way, he did sort of instigate the show. He didn't create the show. That's bullshit. But he did, motivate the people who did create the show, right? Through bad means, with like I said, hatred, and people are like, "Fuck this guy, I'm just gonna do my own thing." But he did sort of instigate it, right? I mean, you got to give him a little credit for getting the ball rolling.
But
well, that's the only credit he
gets. That's it. But let's be completely honest. That's his only credit in the matter.
See, I heard him the other day say that shit, that he's the reason you fuck with us. You see what happened to the ghetto beast and people. Bro, you had nothing to do with it, bro. We did not. You were talking about us, and we didn't even pay attention to you for weeks. We said nothing about you for fucking weeks and weeks and weeks, and apparently they were talking about us the whole time.
Oh yeah, they were, and they do the same fucking thing to BYB.
Well,
yeah. They hate us with like a passion, man. And
I wonder why. Look at y'all's numbers. I mean, y'all, they don't even crack fucking 60 views an episode unless they're talking about somebody and it's getting spread around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They didn't even get over 100 views until they started talking about us when our shit got spread around. That's when they started getting over 100. You know what I mean? But you guys are getting fucking more views than they are. You guys got more subscribers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So obviously that's because he's got no talent. So he's got books that you could buy for $1.25 on Amazon. Probably made a toilet paper.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Wow.
Made a toilet paper.
So I'm on the He Who Shall Not Be Named, like his channel, not the network or whatever channel. Yeah, and there's like 40 views from 6 months ago. There's another one from a year ago that has 62 views. I mean,
Andrew's got more views on his fucking singing videos from a year ago than this dude's got from current shit.
Wow.
Shout out to my boy Andrew. I'm proud of him. He was fucking brave enough to whip out his dick. I'm proud of my boy. You know what I'm saying?
That was a fucking crazy moment.
That was I couldn't believe it, bro. I was like, oh my God, bro. That kid will do anything. Oh my God. It was
that's definitely awesome. That just happened on his new Sports Head show on the Shuli Network.
Yeah.
They didn't get flagged on it or anything?
Nope.
Well, they put they put a
he had
a thing. I got you.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't even if he looked like he had a pussy. You know what I mean? He'll even tell you he has a small dick. You know, he's not. This isn't. You know. He's not.
Sadly enough, I have to admit I have actually seen it because
his Pornhub videos.
I went and I tortured myself and watched his Pornhub video.
His scratch off video.
Yeah, his scratch off video. Exactly.
It's not jerking off; it's scratching off.
Yeah, if you want to compare if you want to compare numbers like their channel to BYB, it's laughable. They have like a quarter of the views.
Even our views were better than that.
Yeah, TGB,
Yeah, like and that's the thing. Like, we used to be proud of, like, when we would get like 50 something views, we'd be proud of that shit. And then we just like, no, it's like they don't even try, bro. And they do. And it's not like they got bad people, because the one dude that I see all the time that makes the most sense and I don't even understand why he's there. Is that dude stoned?
Sorry, there's two more. I have to call out. Two more from 6 months ago. One has 15 views and one has 19 views.
Yeah, how do you? I don't.
That's just them. That's them watching their own shit. That means nobody checked it out.
I would have quit YouTube. I would have quit.
I would too. I mean, I sometimes get bummed out if it was only like 300 or 400 views. I'm like, oh, that sucks, dude. But like,
oh man, we would have been proud.
50 views, like
we woke up one time with a fake over 1K, and we were like, what the fuck happened? And then we found out what happened. And we were like, oh, okay.
Oh, it wasn't good.
That makes sense. No. Yeah, because we were excited, bro. We were like, fuck yeah, we finally cracked something. And then we found out they were fake. We were like, oh, man.
Yeah, because this guy had messaged me the day before. He's like pushing me to, like, hey, I can boost your views because I posted on my Facebook. And I thought he might have been a fan, so I added him as a friend. Like I accepted his friend request, and I was like, "No, that's okay, buddy." And then the next day, one of our videos was way up. And
yeah, well, that's not the only time. We had it happen a couple other times. Like the first time Chris Abels came on, we woke up the next day, it was over 1,000. First time we had Rob Saul on, same thing.
What about the second time?
Second time, I can't remember. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
I just wanted to trash them. We're like, oh, you got the first one, second one, everybody already knew you, and like,
but you know, it's like I said, we had a lot of fun. Like to me, the coolest thing that I think we did, or I did, because the team wasn't even fully put together yet, was still Bob Levy. The Bob Levy Christmas Eve episode.
Yeah, that was a good one.
You know what I mean? That was 2 hours that I thought we were only going to have for an hour, and he stuck for 2 hours plus. And if you watch
that was 2021.
Yeah.
Okay, that because
right
he's
when
like
I
big
first
now.
Started, bro. Right when I first started, like that wasn't even. I don't even think I was to 20 episodes yet.
Yeah, you got the Levy bump.
Yeah, and that's only because I was doing the Shirley Show still, and I was doing a little bit of Miserable Men here and there. So I think that's, they helped me out. I had Vinny DiAgostino on too, which I forget a lot because I haven't really talked to him since, because I'm not on Twitter. I used to talk to him when I was on Twitter all the time, but that Twitter shit, man. See, that's where a lot of our problems came from.
Well,
and
people
don't know that.
Me and Kevin were talking about this the other day. Some of these shows, similar to that channel we won't name, MLC, even though I do watch MLC, Red Bar, like you attract like those shows attract with their negative, they attract like a certain kind of fan, and you don't want those. You don't want those kind of like fans, because like they just live to like fuck with people and troll them,
and they'll turn on you like on a dime.
Oh yeah, they'll turn on you like on a dime.
It's sad. It's sad. It's just I guess just be careful what kind of audience you attract, because you're going to reap what you sow, and that, eventually it's going to come around to bite you in the ass. Like that whole Jake Hudson thing with Shuley Show and MLC.
Have you heard of Jake Hudson?
Owen,
have you heard of Jake Hudson?
Actually, I was going to ask.
It's going to be bad.
It up. I was going to ask because I seen a video that he posted, I think last night.
About Uncle Rick and Mommy?
And Jake Hudson. I think the only reason why it came up in my feed was because it had the name Bobby Fran in it.
Yeah.
No.
Oh okay.
But what's with this guy? He's got like over 1,000.
How much time do you have?
Oh shit!
I'll give you a lowdown. I'll give you a lowdown. He's got like autism or Asperger's or something.
Well,
so he's got some issues, some socially. He's socially awkward. But where it comes down to where he's a problem is that he'll befriend you and everything's cool, but the first time you deny him coming on your show or you deny him something that he wants, he'll flip around. He hates you now, and he'll
send
just
you 20 emails in a row, literally saying "fuck you, fuck you, fuck you."
And talking about the other night.
And he's the one. He gave out Levy's address to like these swatters back in October and November.
He's the one that did that shit on.
He did it to Steel Toe.
He's not the one.
Steel Toe too.
Well, he's not the one who did the swatting. He gave the swatter the information and the motivation to do it.
He did it basically. So
he was involved for sure. So that's the thing. Is like as soon as you like deny him something, now he's out to ruin you.
Yeah, that's fucked
Yeah.
up.
And he's got
You know
all the
what
time in the
You know
world.
what I find funny about the steel toe media thing? And Bobby Nick, maybe you'll remember this, especially on TGB. I was the first one that mentioned steel toe media, and everybody was like, "Oh, steel toe media." You know, and now to see to see it getting big, it's fucking amazing. Because I was the first one to mention that shit on TGB, and now to see everybody watching that, that's fucking. You see how that happens?
Yeah, Steel Toe has quite the following, man.
Yeah, I don't think they're that bad.
Nah, it's a good show. I enjoy
What a
it.
ringing endorsement. I don't think they're that bad.
What's up with the dude Jake and Shuley? What happened with him?
Oh well, Jake has just been on the Shuley show a couple times, and it's gonna end badly. It's just gonna end. It always ends badly.
It's not gonna be good.
Never end. And so he reached. And so I'm surprised he hasn't reached out to you yet. Maybe after this, and he sees this, he'll reach out to you because everybody I know that does a stream or a podcast, he reaches out to and goes, "Can you come on my show?" No, hello. It's the same thing over and over again. So if you don't know about it and you enter and you're like, "Oh, this guy seems harmless," like Uncle Reek and Mommy's doing, that's gonna end poorly because
I feel bad for her.
It's gonna end very poorly.
And he was posting gay porn on his Twitter profile. I guess he's like pansexual.
And tagging Kevin Brennan in it.
Yeah, he's attracted to anything,
dudes,
women,
you can't
animals,
be pansexual
whatever.
if you haven't had sex.
Yeah, he was posting because I showed Kevin the other.
He's just open to it. Oh yeah, it's like hardcore, like two college dudes going at it.
I thought Andrew was bad. At least Andrew posts straight shit.
That dude, Granny from Florida, buddy of mine, Jake Hudson tried to hit on him and was like wanting to fuck him in the ass. Literally.
Also, his girl, he wanted to fuck Lemmy. Yeah, he wanted to fuck Lemmy, and he's like, "Okay, I can't fuck Lemmy, Granny. I'll let you fuck me." Like he's just I don't think you can call him really pansexual. I just think he just wants to fuck, and he does not. He's not discerning. He'll take it wherever he can get it.
Honestly, I think Andrew's heading towards that. I think Andrew is that level. I love my boy, but I think if a tranny popped up in his room with some big tits and a big cock, he wouldn't even see the cock.
Yeah. I can see that. Yeah.
But you know what, dude? God bless him, because the dude, like I read something that he wrote the other day talking about, I've been trying to play video games, but I keep dropping my controller. I mean, dude, how could you not want that guy to get laid? He can't even hold on to his fucking controller. Get him some pussy.
Well, you know, the thing is, though, Chris Abels did offer $500 to get Andrew laid.
He didn't want nothing dirty.
Yeah. It's like, you're going to be picky, dude? Come on.
$500, you can get a semi-clean one.
$500, yeah, you
trash.
$500, you better be able to get.
I mean, it's not. You don't even have to pay for the whole hour. Just like a half hour. I mean, it's gonna be as soon as he fucking sees something.
If you're throwing a dub at the hoe, you might want to stay away from that one. But
yeah, a $5 blowjob, no thanks.
So you're telling me basically what you're letting me know is this Jay Carson dude tread carefully, basically. You know
I would stay away completely. That's what my advice is. Don't tread carefully. Avoid at all costs.
Okay, thank you. Because I was going to subscribe to his channel yesterday. But
don't do that. As soon as he sees that, he's going to fucking hit you up. If he sees you have a podcast, you're getting fucking tweets.
Thank God.
Yeah,
because now I understand. Because Rob Saul was talking some shit in the comments the other day, calling him a better version of me or some shit. So now I
oh shit! Is it the real Rob Saul account? Because I was
no, it wasn't fake Rob Saul.
Okay,
there's like three different Rob Saul accounts.
I like fake Rob Saul.
Dude, them's fighting words. To call Jake Hudson a better you, them's fighting words. Like you need to square up with him.
He's not better looking than me. I do have to say that, dude. I don't know about the long hair thing when you got nothing up here, but it's time to let that shit go.
Well, do you like his camera?
And he's wearing overalls.
Looking like Freak Show from Harold.
You don't like his camera composition where it's this? Hey, hello. Am I too close to the camera?
Is there any way we can pull up a short clip of him?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
just to show the audience that when we post this in a couple days, they'll be able to check it out.
Did he come on any of you guys yet? Well, did he come on you yet?
And dude, he makes you dizzy. He'll walk in a freaking circle.
Oh yeah, he doesn't stop walking.
Yeah. Goose used to piss us off with that shit. This bitch,
she did.
Never fucking sat still for anything. She was either driving, fucking cooking. Dude, it was fucking annoying, bro. By the
She
way,
was at work. She was at work. She was in the fucking grocery store.
Can't
It was
stand
like,
this
Jesus
bitch, bro.
Christ.
All right,
Bro,
this might be a good one.
You know what?
Let's
Y'all
see.
want to hear a story this bitch tried on me just like a month ago? Okay, so me and Jasmine are doing this little show. We tried doing the OJ show. And fucking, she knows I got the share screen up, right? So this bitch fucking, she came to Florida like a month ago or something, and she hit me up, and I was like, why would I want to hang out with you, and why would you want to hang out with me after I just did a 3-hour stream, had your number out there, fucking calling you a fucking dirty, dusty, skanky bitch, all kinds, and you want to come smoke a blunt with me? Like, no, absolutely not. So she goes on that show, and she tries saying that I didn't hang out with her because of Jasmine. Yeah, Jasmine might have had a little something to do with it, but I wouldn't have hung out with you anyway. You know what I mean?
There's just too much bad blood.
Nah,
Yeah,
bro.
I don't know her personally or too much about her, but I know she was a member of the. Yeah, I know she was a member of TGB. She was a moderator. She blocked Rob Saul in the chat when you were going to be on Rob Saul's show the next day. And
that fucked us pretty good.
The reason why she did that, I found out later, was because she was on the side, like messaging him, like trying to help her. Like, I don't know what the fuck it was about, but she was doing some shit on the side, messaging him or something, and then wanted it hidden. So she was all going against him. I see she's all on his dick again now, and I see that shit all the time. It's hilarious. Fucking, she just wants to get. I'm surprised she's not sitting here with you or with them, and I don't see her around nowhere no more.
Yeah,
I think she's done.
I used to hear her voice on all that shit, and I don't see nothing no more. So people finally probably found out what I've been saying. She's a fucking phony, bro. Girl's a phony.
Hey,
anyway.
Kevin, did you get that clip pulled up? Is this the latest stream he just did?
No. Do you want to watch something from that?
The Bobby Fran
I just found one that would probably be good.
Oh, this is a good one? Okay.
I think so. It's him freaking out. So it's titled Jake Hudson has a meltdown when he sees Linz and John Paranormal in chat. That's all one word. Right. Linz and John Paranormal is one word.
You know who he looks like real quick? You know that guy that used to he had like Tourette's? The angry guy that would be fucking cursing all the time in the video.
Tourette's guy from like the late
Tourette's
2000s.
Guy, yeah,
that guy.
Yeah. Doesn't he kind of look like him a little bit? I mean, in the face.
That was back when YouTube like first started. Yeah. I remember that guy.
Yep.
What, is they call it Angry Tourette's Guy? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Like not really like with the hair and shit, just in the face. Bro.
Yeah. I see what you're talking about.
I see. Yeah, here we go.
Here's the clip.
Then you got to play the Bobby Fran video. This guy. Yeah.
That guy. Yeah.
Hilarious.
Let's play this clip.
Hey, Linz. I'm gonna be honest with you.
There's the framing. There's the framing. See?
There's the framing. Yeah.
It's like a bobblehead.
I just leaving. I delete all of my D-Live stuff because I'm leaving D-Live.
There it goes again.
I've decided not to stream over there anymore because.
Was he reading the chat when he does that?
I'm sorry for not responding to you.
Yeah, so he sees Linz and John Paranormal, one word, in the chat, and he starts to like lose all focus.
I just didn't want to respond to it.
Watching chat box show
over this week. I've been aggravated, been busy doing other stuff.
By the way, I don't even know who the fuck they are.
Yeah, are these people trolls or like are they fans of his?
Doesn't matter. Just watch how he handles it.
Might I say his hairline starts way back.
Time to.
That's because he does that all the time. He's rubbing his hair right off.
I know a lot of people are mad.
There goes to the chat again.
Thank you, Bear. Thank you very much.
Bro, you're doing a stream. Stay off the chat.
I love it. Look at it.
What's up? Thank you.
I think I am going to subscribe to this.
It's my favorite.
I think I'm going to make a troll account first.
There you go.
I wasn't on D Live. I wasn't comfortable over there because
Is he gonna cry?
there was
Sounds like it.
I was comfortable there before, but now it's not.
I mean,
He's reading the chat again.
Bro, finish your thought first.
Okay. I'm sorry, but all right.
What happened?
Dude, Granny does. If you've ever heard Granny do it, he does a very good Jake impression with the frustration and the hello.
Hey, Kevin, play the Bobby Fran video. Play about that shit, bro.
What's Bobby Fran video?
The video he uploaded, I think, last night.
Okay, let me check.
My shit. Just because it said Bobby Fran, I guess.
So is he trying to get Bobby Fran on his show?
Yeah. No, he's trying to get on his show with Bobby Fran any way he can. Just watch the video. It's fucking great, dude.
Yeah, he was in the chat of
because BF is such a nice
Coffee and
guy.
Pods.
BF is such a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? That he'll be friends with anybody. But just watch his video, though. I'm telling you, it's like an "I love you" letter.
What is it called? I see
Bobby Fran is awesome or something.
Something like that, yeah.
He made one about B Dabbler. Have fun with that, dude.
Oh shit.
He made two of them.
It's probably,
oh my God.
It's probably the same thing.
Oh no, the one's audio version, one's video version. Wow, he's even like ripping out the audio and uploading.
Yeah, he's putting them on SoundCloud.
But why would he upload the audio to YouTube? The video's already on. You don't need.
I know.
It doesn't. There we go. I found it. This is from 3 days ago, sir. You said yesterday. This is from 3 days ago.
Maybe now that you told me what you told me about him, maybe he's trying to get with BF. You know what I'm saying?
It's a possibility.
But I know my boy BF.
Wow, look at his.
Oh my God.
We saw what he used to look like. Look at this. This is like straight hill country. Like he's a mountain man.
You're a bomber.
Holy shit!
I would not want to sit next to that guy on a bus.
Oh, he's got to stink. You got to. I mean, he's got to
that's
dude.
not why.
Oh my
that's
God!
Not why?
The smell wafting off of his balls must be something else.
He's got a knife.
Stale piss.
Stale piss and cum and just nasty balls sweat. Ugh.
I thought my beard was horrible. Look at that shit.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
Bobby Fran.
See, that's why I'm saying. So,
there you go.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But for somebody to say that he's a better version of you is quite the insult. I mean,
I know.
But fuck that guy
I
up.
don't give a fuck what Rob Saul says because Rob Saul doesn't get other things like respect and pussy.
Take that, Rob Saul.
I don't care.
All right, let's check this out.
Bobby Fran. Sorry. Bobby Fran is the best in the world in what he does.
Here he goes with his Chris Jericho promo.
That's just the fact of life. Yeah. Team Bobby Fran. 4.
Bullet Club.
Yeah, I love you, brother. Hope to get you on my podcast really soon. Love what you do.
Yeah.
Keep being you. You are simply amazing. Oh yeah.
He came at that moment, bro.
He came at the.
He does.
He's also like a huge wrestling fan too.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
He's cut? Those are all wrestling promos he's cutting, and he does the same thing. He goes, "Whoever fill in the blank, you're the best. I love you. Please come on my podcast for life, whatever." He just same shit for everybody.
He actually took a Bullet Club promo and a Chris Jericho promo and put them together in one video.
Is that considered like genius or something?
Dude,
okay, good.
you have to go back, Kevin, like a couple of weeks, but there's one where like he's having a fake conversation with Aaron. And he's like, "No, Aaron, stop messaging me.
Do you know the name of it?
Swat you.
I'll find it.
Oh,
like,
what the fuck?
Live and like he was talking to. Yeah, but Aaron ignores this guy. Aaron doesn't talk to him. He was having a fake conversation with himself, pretending that Steel Toe was messaging him while he was live. He's like, "No, Aaron, leave me alone." Like every few minutes, few seconds, he would say that. He's trying to swat you. I'm gonna try to find it.
He's pretty prolific on his posting. I mean, he's got.
I'm not gonna lie.
Got a lot of videos.
He would have been gold on TGB though. He would.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right.
He would have made all of us look like gold.
he would have been the first guy to like be like, "Oh, fuck you guys."
And he probably would have tried fucking. Andrew would have probably tried to hook up with him. Maybe.
Oh yeah, that could have been a bit. Like
that would have been hilarious.
They could have tried to fuck each other.
See, I think if Andrew's gonna fuck a guy, I think it's gonna be a good-looking guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Andrew's just gonna fuck anybody.
I gotta find it unless you're already looking for it, Kevin.
I'm looking.
My boy's got
I'll
standards. You know what I'm saying? My boy's got standards.
There's so many uploads this guy does.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Okay.
3 weeks
Where he's
ago.
talking to himself. Check this out.
I got it. Yeah.
What is up, guys? It is your boy Jake yet again, and you're watching.
Wow, this is great.
What the fuck? What is
it?
He's a ghost.
Podcast.
What is he on the set of?
Fucking looks like the Blair Witch Project.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Blair Witch Project.
Thank you, Day 25.
Oh,
giving me a platform to say what I gotta say about this.
That's another guy to stay away from.
Aaron M. Holt, Still Toe Show. Brother.
Still Toe?
Let me tell you something.
Oh, he's doing a Hulk Hogan promo.
Hold on, does this guy do heroin?
Let me tell you something, brother.
I think he's probably on a lot of just like prescription medication. I would imagine.
I was gonna say because he sounds fucking sedated, bro. Like, God damn.
Yeah, I think he's on like some probably heavy barbiturates. I would imagine.
Thorazine and lithium.
Maybe. I don't think he's that bad, but maybe like a heavy dose of Xanax or some barbiturate.
By the way, have you guys had Frankie? You guys had Frankie on BYB, right?
Yeah, he was on last night.
All the time,
Shout out to my boy Frankie, man. I fucking missed that dude. He hit me up the other day. I fucking love Frankie, bro.
Oh, awesome. Dude,
he loves the ladies. He loves the ladies. He actually stayed on with us for like 10 minutes because we had three lovely ladies last night.
I know you're doing like a solo
I'll say more about two.
You're doing a solo thing on your channel. You and him need to do something together.
Oh yeah, I was actually talking to him the other day. He's gonna come on and hang out with me next time. I do it.
That'll be good.
Yeah, Frankie's a good guy. I love Frankie. I met Frankie on the Shirley show too. That's where I first met Frankie.
Oh, nice, awesome.
Man, he fucking from day one, bro. He was just the coolest, bro. He was always giving us shit. He gave us our first shout out on in hot water. And we never asked him. He would just do it. It was crazy how he would just do that shit. And then everybody's birthday, I would go out of my way to get them a Frankie video, and he would always do it. He would never say no, and he would just shoot it. You know, Frankie's a man, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Frankie's awesome.
Yeah, but I don't know. This dude, man, seems like he could cause some shit. Just like
you are a nobody, Aaron. You are a nobody.
Aaron from Steel Toe Media is nobody.
Are you doing your bits and subs? Let me tell you something, Aaron. You are not the Howard Stern. You're more like.
Did you realize he doesn't have his mic down?
Like some.
Well, I think it's like if you look at Brandon, he's doing the same thing. He's using a mic, and then he's got his.
But I got my real mic right here.
Yeah, yeah. So he may be doing something like that, or just speaking into the laptop mic. But
he's got the.
Or you could be absolutely right, but it doesn't sound. It sounds like he's being picked up by another mic.
You know what? I'll give him that one because I've tried to find a fucking headset without a fucking mic, and I can't do it anymore.
Unless you want
They're called headphones.
Crazy money.
They're called headphones. If you look for a headset, it's going to have a mic. If you look for headphones, you'll find headphones. They still exist. I have multiple pair of them. See, look at these. There's no mic.
No.
True that.
And then I have, look at these. Hold on. Another one just to prove your point. No mic. No mic. They're just headphones. They're just headphones.
I want a set with a USB import. I mean.
Those are all going to have mics.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, but that's what it's for. Why? If you just plug it into your headphone port, if you just want to use headphones, right? Why you need USB? Yeah. Just get a pair of headphones and get the little 1/8 inch adapter, and boom, you're good.
Yeah.
Tech time with Kevin Dumbfuck.
This guy is wild, bro. This guy is fucking wild. I would not let him near anybody's children, let alone mine.
Oh no!
I don't even know if I'd let him near a trash can.
I would assume he's got some court orders that he has to stay away from children, but that's just speculation.
I'm sure.
I wouldn't doubt that.
If you gave this guy a golf club, he'd probably try to fuck it.
Oh, you mean fuck himself with it?
Either way.
Yeah, well, I don't know where the hole is, so it's only one way. But okay, let's check this
guy
out.
that is in his house doing this on like a cheap headset.
That's what
He's talking about Steel Toe?
Let's
himself.
run it back a little bit because I don't know. It sounds like he's talking about himself.
Is
Okay.
on his You are not the Howard Stern. You're more like
Is this Chad Zumach's son?
some guy that is in his house doing this on like a cheap head.
Him. He's talking. You say you're more like me, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Aaron, let me tell you something.
I thought you already did, bro.
is better than you. Sorry.
You're better than him. Okay. All right.
What I gotta say,
Bobby Nick,
Aaron,
is this guy in your house right now?
back.
What's up?
It does look like that.
Jake Nation.
He's upstairs. Jake's
And
upstairs.
other communities don't like you. And by the way, why is it every Aaron that I meet on this platform is a dick? Dave, I'm done.
Dave, I'm
Wait,
done.
that wasn't the clip, but that was close to it.
Oh, it wasn't the one. All right, so it must
This
be
was
near
recent.
there.
Hang on.
Well, that was 3. You said a few weeks ago. That was 3 weeks.
This might have been like 2 weeks ago or a week ago. Right when he started to go on MLC is when he like
Send me a
was
link.
starting to like brag and shit. I'm trying to find it. I think it would be under his live.
Listen, you do not want a video of "Your Name Is Awesome" by Jake. There's so many. Debbie Dabbler, B Dabbler, MLC podcast. It's
If I see it, I'm hitting up fucking YouTube. I'm like,
yeah. Look at this one from last. This is from last night, I think.
Uncle Rick and Mommy is the best in the world.
Yeah.
What she
At
does.
what she does.
That's not
It's the same thing over and over.
Yeah, right?
It's
Yeah.
just fill in the blank is the best at the world.
For life. I just want to say really big thank you
Look at
for
that.
showing up on my show.
Got the
No,
overalls
look,
on.
Hold
I do
on, pause that shit
appreciate
right
it.
there. Look at the fucking thing in the corner.
What, his bed?
No, look at that. The
This
Raw
thing?
is War thing. Like, really, bro? Like, seriously? Like, come on, bro. What's wrong with this guy?
Where's your?
I gotta
Where's
say,
your
I do
sheets?
dig his wood paneling. You know,
We can tell.
He wearing overalls right now?
Yeah, he wears overalls, man. And like one strap is always like falling over
Yeah,
his
look at
shoulder.
yeah.
That's because I think he has like maybe like one slanted shoulder. He's like this.
He might think
He's
he's
just
a
like
wrestler.
that all
He's
the time.
taking the straps down.
His body's all weird.
Or maybe he thinks that he's at WrestleMania and he's taking the straps down.
No, you don't want to see him take those straps down.
You
No, I
know,
don't know.
that
No.
show was, that show was very awesome, dude. You're a very awesome person. Keep being you, sweetheart. And one day,
Who else
me,
is she gonna
you,
be?
and Gina Babina needs to do a show together.
Hey, Uncle Rick and Mommy, this is not going to end well. I'm telling you, just
Stay away. Stay away.
the fuck
So wait a minute.
away.
You're telling me, Bobby Nate, that fuck, I almost fucked myself. That girl that you were talking to last night, please edit that part out.
Look at Bobby's face right now. He's just like, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it.
You're telling me that girl I'm not gonna say anything bad because she was cool. That girl's gonna get involved with this guy and he's gonna stalk the shit out of her and everything she does.
Oh,
I know.
yeah.
Like
I mean-
virtually, like online stalking. Yes,
Yeah,
I don't think he's actually going to go
that's
stalk her in
what's gonna
person, but
happen.
yes,
That's what's
it's going to
gonna
be a
happen.
problem. Absolutely.
You can tell he's got some John Wayne Gacy, Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted Bundy type tendencies.
Oh yeah, you're pretty
Okay.
apt. You're right on the ball with that.
He might already have a couple bodies as we know, so.
I know it doesn't look very strong. So maybe if like he knifed you, he fucking ran up behind you or something. But
Chloroform, my friend. Chloroform.
Here it is.
I don't think
found
he's
it.
smart enough to get a hold of
Go to
chloroform.
the 5-minute mark on this clip. I'm going to copy and paste it and send it to your Twitter, Kevin.
Cool.
He's randomly just doing a show. He's interacting with the audience and he's like, Aaron, leave me alone. I didn't do anything to you. And Aaron's not messaging him. So he's having like a fake conversation with himself, pretending that Aaron's talking to him.
Oh man. How lame.
Probably. So I want. I wonder if he's calculated enough to do that just for views,
Yeah. You
No.
gotta go to the 5-minute mark.
He's probably not thinking about views. He's probably just doing it.
I don't know.
That's like somebody faking a phone call. You know what I mean? Then their phone rings like, oh shit, you weren't on the phone the whole time.
All right, here we go.
My question is how did he get to over 1,000 subs?
Oh, so I'll tell you that he's.
What is up, guys? How is everyone?
Oh, stop! Shut up, Jake, piece of shit. So he linked up with this like crew of Filipino YouTubers that all like do the like we all follow each other. So he got in with that crowd, and then he got like.
So they're not legit subs.
Yeah,
no, they are. No, they
them.
actually are. But it's like a group of people that just do it to each other. It's definitely real people, but. If you look at his view numbers, they're not actually watching his videos at all.
That's what I'm saying.
He's got like 17 views on a video from 3 weeks ago.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I even tried to fuck with those guys, but they're not worth it.
Yeah, well, obviously they just sub and they don't actually watch your shit. But he can. I guess he can get super chats, so that's good for him.
I mean, it makes a little bit more sense when you got about 400 subs and you're getting a little over 100, 200. That makes a little bit more sense. But when
having
you got
over
1,000 and you're not even hitting 100.
Well, he's not even hitting 20.
That's what I'm saying.
He's getting like 8.
Yeah, 7. Not even 20.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's just no engagement. All right, let's watch this fucking one.
5-minute mark.
Oh, you sent it. Yeah, you sent it right at the 5-minute mark. I was gonna rewind it, but thank you for reminding me. Yeah, it came. That was good.
Right nice. I didn't even mean to do that.
Came right up.
Hey, a lot of you guys are staying safe.
What the fuck? Was he Amish?
He does look Amish, yeah. But the electronic shit would kind of negate that.
Damn, I thought Andrew was bad with his camera angles and shit.
Yeah, this is when he likes to make folks fucking dizzy and shit.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Here's the thing.
Oh, you mean he walks around
to bother
with his phone while he's doing his stream and shit?
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
See?
So he's
alone.
Is he watching the show or
he's doing a show?
All right, one more question. Does anybody know how old he is?
No idea. I'd assume he's probably in his late 20s, early 30s.
I'd assume
I was going to say late 30s, early 40s.
Something.
Maybe. I'd probably say around 30, 35, something like that.
If he looks 20 years older than my man Bobby Nick, and my man Bobby Nick's 44.
Wow, now you're just kissing ass. No one believes that.
He's not in his 20s.
Maybe he's late 20s. He's somewhere. Who gives a shit? He's just fucking. He's a tard.
Oh man. Social Security must love this guy.
All this dead air he's doing too. He's supposed to be doing a stream.
Yeah, dead air is a killer.
What the fuck, dude?
And he doesn't even say anything. He's got like maybe, I think I was watching like a couple minutes of this. He had like one person in the chat, and I think it was like a troll, but he makes all the people that comment on his show moderators. It's so weird.
Why would he fucking do that?
I have no idea, man.
Well, Kevin said he's a tard.
Yeah.
I don't think you can really try to pick apart his thinking process. You're
He is dying to get on the Shuli network. Dying.
I mean, if that happens,
is this what we're watching, dude? He's not even saying anything. The fuck?
Yeah. Oh, I might have hit the wrong timestamp. I thought it was at the 5-minute mark.
You look how close he got. You can see the reflection of the stream on his head.
Hey, what's up, Bill? How you doing?
This is terrible. All right, we're getting.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Oh, is it? Okay. All right.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
I hear you've been talking shit. You talk shit on me to Bob. You were telling people that I'm a fucking swatter. I will never swat anybody.
Dude, if you gave Bob Lee his fucking address,
he had a hand in it, for sure.
Well, how did he get Bob Lee's address?
Good question.
I know it's...
So I don't think he...
Shit up, but like,
I don't think he is the one who actually got the address. I think he
gave it to him. So, okay, so Bobby easier them. He easier them. They fucking got him to do something.
I'd agree with that.
Well, my understanding is that he just kind of like hey, it was said to the swatter, like, hey, this is the guy that you should do something to. And then the swatter kind of just found the address because that's just what he does.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
But what is up, guys? How is everyone doing?
I mean, if you ever need to
All
fall
right, that's
asleep.
enough of that.
I mean,
That's enough.
Yeah, put this shit on.
Everybody with this guy.
fuck
Nate.
ASMR.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. God, he just sucks the energy right out of me.
Do you think Shuli will actually give him a show on that network?
Now I'm gonna be honest, if Shuli thinks he's retarded enough, maybe.
Like a whack packer? That's a good point. That is a good point, but it's not worth it. That juice is not worth the squeeze.
It's not. Shuli will have instant regret. Instant. Because he will be like Bobby Ether. He will be calling him every day. He'll be inboxing him every day. And I love Bobby. So shout out to Bobby.
Well, that's where you're wrong. Not every day. 100 times a day.
100 times a day.
100 times a day, yeah.
He'll be in the inbox. He'll be fucking. Shuli don't even have hair. He'll be pulling his hair out. Let's just put it that way. From his nuts.
Oh, that's painful.
Shit, man. I know how it feels to have somebody blowing me up like that. It's worth it. You know what I mean? Fuck, it hurts anyway. Jeez. I don't know. I mean, like you said, from watching him, I don't even think I would. You're right. I don't even think I'd fuck with him because next thing you know, your fucking phone's pinging. You know what I mean? You fucking trying to be the nice guy, but he ain't letting you.
Yeah, there's no reasoning with a person like that.
We tried that with somebody close to the end when TGB started. We tried to bring somebody else in, and Bobby, you know who I'm talking about, and she just.
Oh yeah, you guys had a couple random females there near the end. I forget. I know one of them was like a juggalo, and there was this.
Well,
other
yeah,
one.
her too. Well, that was actually my friend from high school. And
okay.
And what happened there was she fucking asked me if she could come on, and I said yeah. But then I regretted immediately because right away it was, what does this person do? Why is this person there? Why is this person there? What does this person do? You know, and fuck you.
Oh, she's like jealous?
She was asking too many questions.
Yeah,
so she had to be taken care of.
Yeah, and then with the other one, it was, it was the same thing, pity me, I have this going on, I'm not feeling good today. And then I guess at the end, somebody went and said something to her, so I guess she fucking, at the time, blocked everybody. Who knows, maybe I'm still blocked, but.
Then you guys had Shayna.
Yeah, that's who I'm talking about.
What happened to your microphone?
Shayna, yeah.
I wasn't trying to mention her name, but yeah, that's
the one in the wheelchair, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
there was another one too that you guys had on there for a couple episodes.
My friend Katie,
another girl,
Katie,
the blonde, yeah. I know her for about 20 years too. She lives in Boca Raton. And yeah, one day she hit me up, and I figured she'd be perfect for it. And for the
first time she came on, she was drunk as fuck.
Oh my god, bro!
That was a crazy episode.
Like sloppy drunk.
Like sloppy, jalopy. Like, like Andrew could have hit it drunk. Like
that's pretty sloppy.
Yeah,
that's quite sloppy.
Jalopy, you know what I mean? She was fucking jaloped up. But I forgot. I should have known because that's her. And I just brought her on, but that caused some trouble for me. So I tried to avoid that after a while. So, but other than that, yeah, man, like it was fun, but like I told people, I don't like y'all, you like to get connected with people, and I did too. And that shit was cool. But like, I'm here to put it, so I don't want to sound like a fucking total piece of shit. I feel like, the way I said it last week is simple. And I'm not saying anybody does this. So anybody who does these podcasts, whatever, don't take this to heart. I can respect people, but I don't have to, you know what I mean? I don't have to, like, just because they might be a comedian or whatever. If I feel some type of way, I'm going to say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm not going to be like, oh, if I say this, I might fuck up this connection for me. You know what I mean? Because I never look. If I said something that got somebody mad that other people that fucked with or whatever, the way I always looked at that is, okay, fuck me, but don't take it out on everybody else. You know what I mean?
Right.
Don't look at them some way because I said something, because that's my opinion, not theirs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people, and the way, like, kind of like with Shuli, right? He was so quick to bring me on at first when I sent him those messages, and I kind of feel like, wait a minute, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, where is that? Where is that now? Like, not now, but like when that shit first broke down, when that shit went down, and whatever, Bobby Easy or whatever, we tried to help him, then he twisted it, made it look like I was the reason why he wasn't on Miserable Men or whatever. Turns out it was bullshit because he was on there anyway. I'm like, where is
so Shuli? So Shuli cut ties with you after that kind of
basically, and wouldn't even like try to listen, like wouldn't even try, like, bro.
Did you hit him up? What did he say to you?
Like, bro, and I even told him, like, bro, I would not, like, I guess what happened was somebody sent him a fucking tweet that because by the time when he told me this, I hadn't been on Twitter for like a month.
And Kevin, you've had a similar situation with Shuli over a tweet that somebody sent him before.
Yeah, somebody took an old tweet that I had sent it to him. I mean, granted, it wasn't that old, but it was over 30 days old. You know what I mean? It was something that if they were going to send it to him, should have sent it to him like right at that minute type shit. So he saw this tweet. It was where I fucking told that dude Sketchy Press I was going to like fucking... I told him I was going to like throw a bomb to his house or put a bullet in his head or something. I didn't even say it that way.
Stacey Perez?
No, Sketchy Press.
Who is that? Who is
some fucking one of Brent's fucking trolls? One of those people that want to troll Brent. Anyways,
okay.
I call him a man.
See, let's explain something. When TGB first started, Owen was backing Brent, and Brent had a bunch of trolls.
Yeah.
Brent Hatley.
Who is Brent? Because
Brent Hatley.
That's a comedian.
He's a Stern guy.
He's
a Stern guy.
Wow.
No idea.
Holy shit. Okay, Brent Hatley was here in Florida. He was with Bubba the Love Sponge for years. He 98 Rock, fucking everything Bubba was doing. Brent was tied in. Then he got hooked with the Howard Stern show. He was on there for a couple of years. Him and Shuli fucking, you know, they would go at it with the Brent lied bullshit, whatever that was about. And then fucking they started. Then when he left Howard, he started doing Miserable Men with Shuli, Mike, Mark, and Bob. And then he has a whole Reddit community dedicated to his fucking wife and his swinger life and all.
Yeah, shitting on him.
Yeah, bro. Like, that's why he quit podcasting. That's why nobody sees Brent anymore, because he just couldn't take it. He just could not take it. And I, you know, obviously because of how he helped me in the beginning, I would always stand up for him. So these people, like, they started coming at me. So I, fuck you, I'm gonna go right back at you. I don't give a fuck about this podcast, online shit. Come see me, bro. Don't take this wheelchair as me being a bitch. You know what I mean? I will, you know what I mean? There ain't no pussy in my blood, you know? And I would say whatever. And if you're gonna attack a man's kids and his family, to me that means gloves are off. You know what I mean? What do the kids do? You know, what has his wife done? You know what I mean? Like, why do you have to attack them? So, yeah, he got sent an old tweet. He fucking felt some type of way about it. So he hit me up. And I tried hitting him up. And he just, you know, and that what pissed me off is like, all right, bro, where is the guts, the fucking moxie that you had to bring me on the first time? You know what I mean? Like, why don't you bring me on and we fucking talk about this now? And the way I felt about that is because maybe he felt when he met me that maybe I was a little more fucking retarded than I turned out to be.
Yeah, Shuli is definitely super defensive because Kevin interviewed him on his YouTube channel a couple months ago, and you asked him about a hotel or something, and it, like, the conversation kind of like almost went off at one point. You remember that, Kevin?
Yeah. Yeah,
there was some tension in that interview. I remember watching.
Oh yeah, definitely. I can feel that shit. Definitely.
He didn't really like that.
And I feel this way when Shuli feels that somebody is almost as good as him as something, or as funny as him or something, or is a little bit more quick with the wit. I don't think he likes that shit.
I don't think that was the case. He went on In Hot Water a couple weeks ago, and I missed the episode. I got to go back and watch it. He was like trying to get on to Gino. Like, I don't know. Does he feel like, why is he trying to tell Gino how to do his show? Gino doesn't tell Shuli how to do his show.
That's just Shuli now, because Shuli's built this network that Shuli is not who he was when he first left Howard Stern.
No, he's not.
Now he's found his footing. Now with Levy, he's found his fucking meal ticket. So now everything he does, Levy's going to be attached to it, and it's going to be on the Shuli network. See, that's what Shuli should have done all along. He should have never went just for the Shuli show. He should have built a network from jump, and I think he would have been, because now he's got more gigs, more people are watching. He's doing more now than he was before.
Yeah, and he's moving back to New York too, right? That's what I keep hearing.
Yeah, I heard that too, but I don't think he will.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I don't think he will.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I heard it, but I don't think he will.
Yeah, somebody was no, he's moving back to New York. I'm like, really?
I mean,
yeah, I gotta thank Shuli because he brought me into this whole podcast watching world, and then eventually it led to me being on podcasts.
I will always be grateful.
Cool.
I will always be grateful to Shuli for that. You know what I mean? Yeah. I will always respect him. I will always be a fan. I will always, support him and what he does, because if not for him, I would not have done what I've done, and I would not have who I have in my life now. That is a result of this. You know what I mean? And I owe that, in effect, to him and Issa. So however they feel about me means nothing to me. It don't mean shit off me. You know what I mean? Maybe he just felt I was a little more retarded than I turned out to be. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you never know, man. Maybe one day he'll get you back on there in some capacity.
And that's why I'm proud of Andrew. Let me put this out there. That's why I like seeing where Andrew's on. And Bobby knows this. We always, every time something was going on, and either I was saying something about Shuli or somebody was saying something about Shuli, Andrew would try to, because he was our boy, he would try to have our backs. And Andrew would always try to say something, and I would always tell him, "No, bro, don't do that."
Yeah, we cut him off.
Don't fucking do that, because you never know. You might wind up back there one day. And now I see, and the reason why I'm proud of Andrew is because Andrew, out of all of us, has the hardest life. You know what I mean? And to see him doing something that he really does enjoy doing, and he has people that like him and pay attention to him, I think it gives him a little bit more reason for living and a little less reason to be depressed. So for that, I am very happy and proud of him. As far as BF goes, I always knew how talented he was. I told him countless times. I always told him, I was like, bro, you got the kind of voice.
Oh yeah, dude. He's quick with it. He's good at editing, producing sounds. Yeah, he's good, man. He's made for it.
So I am, I know people don't think, but I am very proud of BF.
Yep.
As far as everybody else, I don't understand Stormy's problem, because as far as I know, me and Stormy were always cool. I talked to her off the show as much as I talked to Bobby Nick or even Jasmine. So why all of a sudden now it turns out that I'm some kind of big troll, and then I got her handles on my Facebook. The only time anybody's handles were ever tagged in any of my Facebook shit was when I would do posts for the show. So whatever, the last thing I said to Stormy was, she mailed me a shirt. I got the shirt. I said, I got my shirt. Thank you. A couple of days later, I went to say something to her, and she had me blocked. So as far as her problem, I don't know what her problem is. But as far as everybody else, I still love, care, and respect them. And if they need some, I got their back. Bobby Nick too. Because in a lot of ways, I still look at Bobby Nick, even more so now, like he's my family. And I would do something. I would help him if he needed it. We were angry and a lot of fucked up shit. And as far as that shit with the picture goes, that's my bad. That was probably the lowest thing I could have ever done. And if I was in my normal
let's explain for everybody who doesn't know.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
What is the picture? What is the picture?
I'm pretty sure.
Owen,
I don't think everybody knows.
Let's tell the truth here.
No.
No, let's explain it.
Let's get it out.
I'm getting there.
Okay,
so,
come on.
I can't believe he's gonna let me do this. So, but I'm
not gonna make you do this.
I said let me. I said let. Anyway, so fucking like in the beginning when the shit went down, I had thought like we had kind of not smoothed it over, but I kind of had felt like we were kind of like heading in that direction. So the next day I woke up and I seen a post in the Facebook groups, and right away I was like, well, why the fuck is this happening again? So all I did was delete the post. A couple hours later, and for 3 days, I gotta say, for 3 days, because the vibes I had been getting over the last couple of weeks was like maybe he felt like I stole something from him, or I had, like, I don't know, I was just getting this weird vibe. So for 3 days, I was like, should I send this picture? Should I do this? And I was like, nah, I can't fucking do it. That's too fucked up.
But you did it.
Well, let me explain why. It's like somebody already did that shit to him, and it was really fucked up then, and it really wouldn't make it no better now. So what happened was, later on that day, I go back in the group, and I see that it's totally, basically destroyed, right? And I was like, whatever, he created it. Yeah, I told him to do it, but he created it. And I told Jasmine, and she just fucking blew the fuck up. And she was like, now I'm going to fucking send it. And I'm like, no, I can't let you do that. You ain't fucking doing it. So in my mind, to protect her, fuck it. As mad as I am, it doesn't matter. So I sent him a fucking picture of his daughter. Now,
yeah, and what kind of a picture of
yeah,
my daughter?
what kind of picture? What kind of picture would that be?
Yeah, no, explain. What kind of a picture of my daughter did you send?
It was a picture with like her ass and her shit like spread open, like from the back, right? So
what?
Was it real fucked up? Yeah, but like
it was real fucked up.
Like I said,
and I'll be honest with you, that's something I can never ever forgive you for.
Yeah, that's fine, and I accept that.
That's fucking crazy.
I accept that totally.
I'm not defending or taking a side. I'm just saying everybody does stupid shit.
And my fucked up way of thinking, as mad as I was, my fucked up way of thinking was I knew that there was no way that she can come back from that. I knew there was no taking that back for her. I knew once she had gone that far, that was so in my mind, fuck it, I don't care, I'll do it. Was it a fucked up way of thinking? Yeah, but I felt as if I was protecting her in a fucked up way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's some weird logic you have there.
I know it's weird. I know it's fucked up. And I also know it was the most fucked up thing anybody could do. And if I could take it back, I would in a heartbeat. And would I do that to anybody else? No. You know what I mean? Would I ever do that to him again? Absolutely not.
You better not. I'll fucking fly where you are and kill you, I think.
Hey, you know what? If he was able to and he came, I'd let him fight me because I regretted it.
I wouldn't fight you, Owen. I'd kill you.
Yeah, that's a bridge too far.
But what I'm saying is I know that it was wrong, and if I could go back and I could take that anger and I could change it and I could fucking either not do anything entirely or come up with something else, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Hey, and the fact that you two guys talked on the phone the other day and you guys are both here on my first episode of my show, that's awesome. You guys aren't at each other's throats.
Yeah, that means something.
It's been a couple months. Something. Yeah.
No, and like I said, there was many a time that me and Jasmine would talk and I would think about, hitting him up and shit. And but then I would see something that he had. Because the trolls were always for the last couple. They're the reason why I fucking popped back up. Because at first I really had no intention to. I was done.
People kept talking about.
Bro, the trolls kept fucking sending me clips, and then the real fucking kicker again was Rob Salt. You know what I mean? The real kicker, because to me he's the one that started all this shit in a fucked up way. Because. Okay, I added this fucking metrosexual, whatever the fuck he is, to my Facebook, and he gives more of a fuck about what I'm doing in my life and what I post on my fucking Facebook. You don't like what I post? Fucking hit the.
Yeah, but dude, everybody was seeing it. It was becoming a thing, and you were gonna get some trolls.
But here's the thing, trolls. I can handle all day, 7 days. a week, fucking 365 days a year. Don't give a fuck.
I will say this. I'm going to give you guys a compliment because it took me a while to get used to it. Like, you guys would ignore them in the chat. You could spot, oh, look at that name. And I will say this. I talked about Kevin. They changed the YouTube profile layout. So now you can pretend to be somebody on YouTube and join a live chat. And it's like, oh, YouTube just made it easier for trolls to like do shit.
Yeah. And that's the thing. We always try to avoid the trolls, but sometimes it would just get too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking, I got to the point, especially with that fucking dude, bro. Like,
it was basically 3 people doing it.
Yeah.
3 or 4.
And but see, the way I looked at that too, and you can ask Bobby Nick, you can ask BF, you can ask everybody. To me, it didn't matter.
Hey, it's a view.
They were numbers.
Yeah.
Numbers are numbers.
So come on in, troll, talk all the shit you want. At least try to be funny with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, try to be funny. Like, how I tried to work it in the beginning was I tried to make it like a little bit of a call-in deal where I put the link out and I would like come people in and talk any shit they want. Just be funny. You know what I mean? Just be fucking funny. And none of them were funny.
Well, now I got to ask. I mentioned it earlier. Like, what are you going to do now? Like, are you going to do some solo shows? Are you going to change the name of the channel? Are you going to talk about like wrestling? Are you going to talk about podcasts? Or what are you going to talk about?
See, what I'm thinking about now is I'm thinking about maybe just doing something maybe once or twice a week. Like, the next thing I'm planning to do is where I'm going to take something that I had already done maybe when I first started, talk about, you know, being homeless with cerebral palsy and how I used to live in the woods and shit like that. Maybe something like that. Or I don't know, man. Like, the whole reason why I'm kind of, you know, doing something now, and it sounds weird, is because she's the one that asked me to fucking stop in the first place. Was Jasmine. She likes when I sit there and I talk shit. She thinks it's funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she's kind of been my motivation to fucking, you know, like, she's like, come on, it's good for you. You got, you know, this way you got something to do. And so
it gives you something to look forward to and stuff, you know, especially since you live by yourself, you know?
Yeah.
I just got one request, Owen. The next time you do a podcast, can you make sure that it's not about our next phone call? Because the last episode that you did was pretty much about our whole fucking phone call that we had.
Yeah. Well, no, I did that for a reason. I did that for a reason. I did it that way so, you know, people would see that, you know, we were actually fucking trying to fucking like get along, and, you know, that. You know,
I get that, but yeah, I mean, some shit should be kept private. You know?
Well, I don't think I said anything. I don't think we talked about anything too crazy. I don't remember, but I don't.
But you know,
I mean, we called a recliner a dick and said it had 2 balls. You know, that was like the worst of what we were talking about on the phone.
Pretty much, yeah.
A recliner?
Yeah,
we were on the phone together, and you know, it was with my daughter, Jasmine.
Okay.
And she went away. She went away for a minute, and we seen this. The way this recliner was looking, it looked like a big dick.
Yeah,
and a set of balls, a set of low.
He wasn't
really
even looking.
Ball.
He wasn't even looking. I said, "Bro, don't that shit look like a fucking dick?" And he just looked up and started cracking the fuck up, dude. That shit's hilarious. But it was crazy because the day before we probably would have fucking strangled each other. You know what I mean? Like,
well, that morning when I called you,
that morning like I said, you strangled me. I was cool, and I think I took the wind out of yourselves when I didn't answer the phone. Like, what the fuck's up, bitch? When I picked up the phone, like, what's up, bro? I think he was like, what the fuck? Like, what do I do?
Well, I was watching your Otis video, and you were like, "This motherfucker don't even message me." So I was like, "Okay, I'll message this motherfucker to have it out."
Yeah, the Otis thing. I didn't really plan on mentioning it, so I tried to fucking think of who you look like the most. And have you ever seen that movie, Otis?
I do not look like fucking Otis. Okay,
you guys, Kevin, Brandon, you guys know about the movie Otis?
No,
all right.
Heard of it.
There's a fucking It's about the serial killer. Fucking, he's bald. I mean, look it up right now, Kevin. Look up Otis. I think
let's pull it up.
I think it came out in 2008, 2009, somewhere in there. And I just seen Bobby Nick without the fucking hair.
I thought you meant the wrestler Otis for a minute.
No, not Otis, not Otis. Because I really didn't have any intent on mentioning any names because I was trying to avoid that. It didn't really last too long.
I'm not seeing the resemblance here. Maybe the glasses, but that's it.
You got. Maybe if you watch the movie, and you actually see him in the movie. Or,
He's a killer.
And I mean, there's been a long running joke because when we first met Bobby Nick, his Twitter handle was like
Hardcore
Killer.
Psycho.
Hardcore Psycho or some shit. Yeah. There you go. You know what I mean? So we always joked about how he probably had bodies stacked up and shit like that, So
yeah, that was a running joke.
So that's basically where Otis came from.
Oh, no, I found it. I found the right one. Those were wrong. Here's it. This is the right one. There it is.
Otis. Not that Otis. Otis. No, but yeah, like I said earlier, like I said a few minutes ago, I always, no matter what, even though through all that shit, if dude calls me up one day and was like, yo, I need this, I'd help him out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't harbor no ill will toward nobody because at the end of the day, in my opinion, it's just podcasting.
Yeah.
We became friends long, during it. Fucking, we hung out more than we did podcasting. I like to think because even after the show, we would kick around in the StreamYard for fucking an hour or two.
Oh yeah, Bobby Nick's cool about that. If you need someone to hang out with or talk with after a show, man, he's there for a while.
Like I remember
that's one thing I love about BYB because we always hang out like an hour before the show, and we hang out maybe even 3 hours after the show.
I mean,
I try to hang out with you guys, but I work like almost 70 hours a week, and I'm tired as hell. But I do like hanging out with you guys as much as I can.
I mean, we
people drop off as we're going along as the night goes on.
We used to not for no 3 hours. I mean, I remember one night we were there so long where we could have done like 2 shows, but we used to hang out for a little bit until it got to the point where either fucking people just wanted to get away or fucking it was getting late. Like with BF, we always tried to work the schedule so like it wouldn't mix in with spending time with his wife and shit like that.
Yeah.
People like me, Bobby Nick, we could sit here all fucking day long and do this shit. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
We ain't got nothing to fucking.
Not everybody can do that. Not everybody can do that.
So we tried to work around people's schedules and shit. And then when other people came in, like we would hang out after the show a little bit, but then shit was getting a little too hairy towards the end, and I try, and I also tried to explain that like that happens in podcasting too. I mean, look at you think Chris and Rob don't fucking get into it for real sometimes because they fucking do.
They fight all the time.
They fight a lot, but they don't send naked pictures of.
Nah, they don't. Yeah, bro. But yeah, okay, I get that. All right. And I swear, when I come to Canada this summer, bro, I will come so you can kick me in the balls. I will allow you.
You guys, when you guys meet each other, dude, you guys need to like get together at Bobby's house or Jasmine's house. You guys need to do like a live stream together, man.
I already told him. I said, I'm coming there. We're going to smoke a fat joint. He don't think so, but we're going to light up a fatty. We're going to light up a fatty. Especially if I'm going to be calling him daddy in the future, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know.
I love you, bro. I'm just kidding.
But man, I think, dude, if you do your thing, you go back to doing your little 30-minute or 1 hour solo things, man. Whatever you do, man, I think you'll gain some subscribers and keep moving along. I still see guys like Lost Interest, and BF
see people like them. People like Lost. Lost has been fucking since day one. This JT, same thing. We had day one viewers. You know what I'm saying? Like we had Scott Fitzpatrick. That's how we met him. You know what I mean? And that makes me. That's another reason why I'm so proud to see. I'm proud to see him up there on the Shuli.
Oh network. He's changed his setup. He's on the Shuli network.
He went from a viewer, and now he's a fucking. And that's fucking cool. And you know what I mean? So a lot of that shit means something to me. Where maybe people don't think it does, but it does. But when I see that shit, I can still say, man, those are my people. I have a little something to do with that.
Yeah, you're connected to that.
So So it makes me proud. You know, people can think what they want. I don't care. You know, it's not gonna affect me either way. You know what I mean? People like that bitch Bex. You know what I mean? Like when it comes and all it is, especially with her, when ugly girls they get jealous by girls that are good looking. You know what I mean? Same problem with Goose. You know, she wanted to be the token female. That was her problem. She wanted to be the token bitch. You know, she wanted everybody to pay attention to her. You know
well, that's the thing, you know, she was actually set up to be in the spot that eventually became mine.
Yeah, she never did.
She dropped the ball.
She never did a fucking thing. She never did shit. I pretty much gave Bobby Nick the show and said, "Here, just help me with this," you know. And before him, I tried to do that with her, and she wanted everything done her way.
Definitely.
Her way. And like I said, something must have happened because I don't see her no more.
Yeah, I think she was doing that other show for a bit. I heard rumors that they got rid of her. I don't know the details. I'm not picking a side. I just all I know is she doesn't do that other show anymore. She was doing stuff with those guys for a little bit, then stopped.
Yeah,
she'll occasionally pop up in the BYB chat and say what's up, and we'd be friendly to her, say hello, but
yeah, I just don't understand like why she fucking. I don't know, bro. I tried to be her friend, and then it turned out that it kind of made me feel like she wanted.
Well, you said it on one of your episodes from TGB back in August, like she was a troll when you met her. So you meet somebody that's a troll. That's all they're ultimately going to try to be is just a troll, you know.
But then when you start talking to somebody every day and you get to know that person, because I didn't really call her Goose off the show. Off the show, she was Dana.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And like we actually got to the point where like we were tight. We talked every day, bro. You know what I'm saying? She just, I don't know, bro. Maybe because she's a young girl. You know what I mean? And you know she's she probably has a dick bigger than any one of y'all. You know, I truly believe because back when I met her, I would have had her team with me up against anybody, bro. But she got softer as the months went by.
Her cock got softer?
Like she wasn't as edgy. You know, she didn't find things that she found funny before. She was looking for, like, I would fucking totally fuck with her hardcore. You know, I would call her a dude. I would say some fucked up shit to her. And then it got to a point where we were laughing about it, but then it was like she was messaging other people. Why is Owen disrespecting me? Why is Owen saying this? But she never said any of that to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Never.
Well, I think it came to a point where it started hurting her. I think, Owen. You know, maybe you should have just backed off on it. Maybe you guys would still be good. I don't know.
I give you one word. I give you one word, and everybody knows what that one word is. That Goose's problem always was Jasmine. Jasmine popped up from day one, and Goose was like, "Oh, who's that?"
I always hear women hate women.
That's how it was even before I started talking to Jasmine, bro. Goose was fucking on some shit about her, always taking digs at her. Couldn't do that now, I guarantee you. Couldn't do that now. Jasmine would rip her head off.
Women are catty like that. I don't know what the deal is there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, hey guys, we're gonna wrap things up, man.
Hell yeah!
I appreciate both you guys coming on, and I look forward to doing more stuff with both of you on here, man. This was fucking fun.
Hey, like I said,
yeah, you guys have some plugs you wanna before we get out of here?
Yeah, BYB podcast, and maybe me and Bobby Nick, we can try to talk Derek into getting you on there sometime, man.
I got no problem with that, man.
Yeah.
Y'all are cool as fuck, man.
Yeah, man.
Like I said, dude, I'm glad y'all broke away from the other side, bro.
Yeah,
Y'all have definitely bettered yourself since. Fucking, I ain't really got another plug, so all I'm gonna say is, Kevin, good to meet you.
Yes, sir.
Brandon, keep your shit up, bro.
Oh yeah, man. We'll be in touch. I'll be in touch with you, man.
Bobby, Nick, you need anything, bro? You know where I'm at, dude. I love you, bro. Fucking,
man.
You need anything? Let me know, dude. Fucking everybody else, be cool, and I'll catch you sometime, man.
Check out BYB Podcast Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. BYB Podcast on YouTube. Check out the Brandon Shitty Stream BSS show. We're going to have a YouTube channel up shortly. And Kevin, I know you got some plugs.
Yeah, check out Why Do I Podcast on Twitter. Sorry, on fucking YouTube, and on Twitch it's still Why Do I P, but I gotta wait to change my name back because Twitch is.
That's great.
Yeah, I changed it for a joke, and they make you wait like 2 months to change it back. So I got like another month to wait. But yeah, so check that out and. Check out Sad. Well, I guess check out Sad Chat. We're recording this. Probably you're not going to see this before, but Brandon will be on Sad Chat today, and I may get fired today. So I guess by the time you're seeing this, you will know.
We'll see.
Ski Mask Collective YouTube channel, Sad Chad.
Ski
Mask is awesome, man.
Real quick, shout out to Ski Mask. Real quick, why are you gonna get fired? What?
Well, just check out Sad Chat and you'll find out. Teaser, radio teaser, yeah.